everybody, I'm Carrie for Virtual Bastion, and thank you for coming back for more Neverwinter. I am on my way here in Neverwinter on the PlayStation 4 to leveling up my Guardian Fighter, my newest character. She's named Helkira, and she is on her way to level 70. That's where we are. So we are halfway through level 65. Now, last time we finished up the Whispering Cavern, and I was thinking at the time, what am I going to do to get up to level 70? Well, let's turn in our quest here, because we didn't do that last time, to make things official. So we have to report to Soren here.
I hope you have a strong grip on your sanity, friend, for you've entered a place unlike any other.
Yeah, so we're going to turn in the Illithid Enclave.
Orc is dead. Our secrets are safe, and Mandrake is avenged. You truly are a miracle worker. Celebration is rarely the outcome for the Guild of Underdark Guides. I only wish I had more time to savor it.
Oh, well, I'm glad that that's over. So we are heading back to the surface.
Your success here in the Whispering Caverns has opened the pathway to Gauntlgrim. The Guild will soon move to explore the wonders of that lost realm. Of course, the business of the Guild is to guide others in the Underdark, and leading adventurers to Gauntlgrim will no doubt prove very lucrative. To that end, I encourage you to return to Neverwinter to spread the word. I anticipate we'll have a flood of fortune hunters clamoring for our services in short order.
Alrighty. Great. So we've got to head back to the Protector's Enclave. Ooh, I heard that my sound of, hey, invoke, because you can invoke. All right. So let's get ourselves back. So now I just have to remember how to get back to the entrance. So we got to go back through the Iron Heart here to leave the vault. Whispering Caverns. It's plural. Should have figured that. It's not one giant cavern. And return. There we go. So we are going, where are we going? I'm going to get back on my bear. I'm going to follow my path. So we'll turn this into Nox, and then he'll probably have a whole bunch of other stuff, right? Stuff that opened up at level 60, stuff that opens, well, I'm not level 70 yet. Maybe he won't have a lot of stuff for me, but we'll officially end the Whispering Caverns at least. And so what I'm thinking of doing at this point is probably dungeon runs. So I skipped all those end dungeons, those group dungeons. You don't actually need a group to go through them. You can do them on your own. They're a little bit more difficult, and that makes me nervous because even when I'm not recording and playing this game, the dungeons make me nervous because they are more difficult. Now, that said, I'm at a pretty decent level, even though they do knock you back to whatever level is required for the specific dungeon. But I'm thinking that that's what we'll do. So once we get back to the Protector's Enclave, I will do whatever's the first dungeon that I missed or skipped, which I think is the Cloak Tower. And then, so we'll do the Cloak Tower this video, and then another dungeon in the next video. And hopefully, with that experience, we'll get ourselves up to level 70, because I'd really like to finish out this character so that I can move on to the next one. All right, back to the Protector's Enclave. And actually, at this point, the only class that I've not leveled, or that I've not run solo with, is the Paladin. So that will be probably my final one for this game. And then I think I'll be good. I'll be good to go with Neverwinter. So in any event. Ooh, I'm also now thinking that I may have one last little thing I can do to maybe help my XP gain. But one thing at a time. Back to the Protector's Enclave first. As soon as we can get there. There we go. So we're going to go back up to it wants me to start Sharandar, but I'm going to go back up to Nox. All right. Just so that we can call this done. That'll be exciting, to say the least. And running we go. Back up through the Enclave. This will not give me a ton of experience, but it gives me something. And I see a lot of quests have popped up. Quest givers have popped up in the region, so there we go. Back to the surface.
The Guild of the Underdark Guides is on the verge of opening up Gauntlgrim, are they? There are a lot of people who will be interested in that news.
Oh, I bet. I bet. All right, so he does have a couple other things here, but I'm going to skip those for the moment. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over here to the altar where I'm going to hang out. So let's get back over here. All right. All right. So from here, the first thing I'm going to do is that thing I think I can do to help my XP. And that is, with the lockboxes that I've been opening. Where's my inventory? I have gathered up a few trade bars, which I can actually use to trade in to the trade bar merchant for a number of different things. You can trade in. They're expensive, but for the few trade bars that I have, I can actually get myself another enchantment. In fact, this Azure enchantment that if I put into a utility slot, and I happen to have an extra utility slot open on my boots right now, that'll give me a bit of an XP gain. So I'm going to go ahead and get one. There we go. I'm going to close it. I'm going to go back to my character sheet. I'm going to go to my boots here. And I'm going to manage. I'm going to enter that there. There we go. So I'll be getting more of an XP gain. Just a little bit more, not a lot. All right, so in order to head to a dungeon, what we have to do is we have to go over to our queues list under quests. And yes, it will tell you all about queuing. Now what I want to do is I want to go up to the private queue. There we go. Group requirements will be ignored. Players who drop out, etc. Doesn't apply here. And we're going to go to the dungeons list. So these are all the dungeons, the group dungeons that you can do. Some of them close out the various story areas that we went through. So we're going to pick the Cloak Tower first and join the queue, so to speak. It's just me, only me. So we'll see how this goes. I can already feel my heart racing because I'm just thinking, oh my God, if I die. I don't have a ton of scrolls of life. Okay, so it's telling me I've been placed in a group, but I am not actually in a group. Now what's nice is that you do have your seller here in case you do want to sell stuff and buy stuff. But this is it. It's just me and Rawl and the Cloak Tower. So our first objective, and there are usually 3 objectives per
Challenge of Sune.
Oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, interesting. I've actually never gathered one of those, whatever that was, from one of these dungeons. So, yay for me. And I'm not even going to take time to figure out what it is. Is it something that's in my inventory? Sorry, I'm just going to check real quick. Go back to my items. Oops, nope, I'm being hit. So never mind. Whatever that was, yay for me, whatever challenge that happened to be. So I was saying, before I was interrupted by the game, that there are usually 3 primary bosses in the game, in each dungeon. Goodness gracious. Yeah, let's see, I'm gonna just drop on down here. So our first goal in the Cloak Tower is to kill Mac Red the Foul. And as well, I won't be doing a ton of exploring in these dungeons, although you certainly can. And although I gotta watch out for traps because they do still exist. Ooh, there we go. Oops, I did not want to hit an encounter power at that point. This the dungeons probably hold a lot of different secrets. This is the only one that I happen to know at least one of the secrets at play. Now, hopefully I'll remember exactly what it is I have to find. But let's see. Rawl is taking care of people left and right. You know, I didn't even think who might be the best companion. I've been sticking with Rawl and Rupert. Rupert does offer some really good healing. So, there we go. Ooh. Come on. I can't get myself oriented correctly. There we go. All right. So on we go. Through. And while I don't know that the dungeons are overly difficult on your own, they definitely take longer. So each dungeon will come with like a time frame, like completing it in 30 minutes. I may complete this one in 30 minutes. It tends to go by fairly quickly. I'm just sort of looking around here. Oh, whatever that challenge was, I did not do it. Okay, I'm sorry to hear. Oops. I got bigger things to worry about for the moment. But all the dungeons are not terribly challenging by oneself, although they can be difficult. Ooh, nice. But they can take longer. That's the issue. That's why I'm thinking only one dungeon per video, especially once we get up into the more difficult ones, because those may take me an hour, maybe a little more. So, through and through, just mashing away. And my thought is to do as many dungeons as I might need to do to get up to 70, and that is assuming, that's making a big assumption, that the experience I gain in the dungeons will be enough to boost me up to that. So it may not. It may not. And I'm already thinking, I don't even know if I can on my own defeat some of the high level dungeons, especially as a melee character. I have made it through all the dungeons with, shoot. Oh, I was trying to be so careful. Not paying any attention. Nope. Oh, there were 2 traps there too. The only character with which that I have actually made it through all the dungeons is my warlock. Now I'm going to have to use an injury kit because I am far too injured when I don't have that many injury kits. And I have to use 2 of them. That stinks. That really stinks. I might actually buy myself some more injury kits just to be on the safe side. I've actually garnered a pretty nice bank of gold, and you don't need fancy money to buy injury kits. At least I don't think so. So I'll have to check that out off camera. I'm going to try to not purchase scrolls of life. Those things are really helpful. Hopefully my stone of health will be enough. Ooh, I ran right through him. Not what I wanted to do. All right. Oh, see, there's another challenge. Those things must be new because I don't recognize them. Let's see what this one is. Kill 5 enemies. All enemies must be killed within 1 minute.
Challenge.
Sure.
Of Torm.
Okay. Well, I don't know if that's gonna work, but let's let's see. Oh, kick the door. There we go. Gosh, try to watch out for more of these traps. I should have picked up some injury kits from the guy at the beginning of the level. Okay, so I think our first little boss, our first big boss is right here, Macrid the Foul. All right, so here we go. We'll get prepared. Yeah, all right. And I was standing right in the stupid place where I should not have been. All right, so let's not guard. Let's not do that either. Oh, man. This is turning out great. Great so far. Okay. And yes. Whoa now. That was a mess. That was an absolute mess. Hey, I got something purple. Okay, sorry. I was distracted because my computer was notifying me about something that I really need to turn off. Turn off my notifications for the moment. All right. And gosh, sorry I didn't think about that before. That was a mess. And that was just a mess. But look, we did away with Macrid. So I was mentioning that some of these dungeons have little secrets. Well, this is that starflower there and that crystal there are but two. So, we're going to pick those up and we're going to head on out. So our next goal is to kill Throg the Ravenous. That was not as difficult as I thought it was going to be, and I'm happy for that. All right. We'll see if Throg is any worse or better. I'm just going to stop here. Look, I can invoke again. I'm going to do that for the experience. And I'm just going to go here because I got something that I don't recognize what it is. Gift of the Gods. You have completed a challenge, and as your reward, you will receive one of the following. Let's open it. Ooh, Vicious Enchantment. I've never heard of that. Rank 4. Armor penetration. Oh, look at that. That's nice. I might just go ahead and put that in something. I have a couple, I have a bunch of open slots here in these guys. Offense, defense. Let's see. How about we put something in my reviving amulet of whatever that was, an offensive slot. Armor penetration and plus 60 power. I'll take it. Why not? That was fun. Okay, away we go. Now I've got to keep my eye out because just like, oh look, there's another challenge. Those two little items that I picked up. Oh, there's another one. Kill 5 enemies with no at-will powers. Yeah, that's not going to happen. So, oh, I can't use an at-will power at all. Interesting. Anyway, I'm keeping my eye out because those little things that I found in the previous, like that, harvest the blue crystal. So that's one thing to just pick up along the way, and that one I often miss because it hides in the background. But basically, there are three things that you pick up. 3 crystals and 3 items. You use them at the end of the dungeon. Spoilers, sorry. Oh, I'm having a terrible time with my encounter powers today. Just feeling a little sloppy. Yeah, that was better. So, charging through the enemies like I should, rather than charging through air, which is not helpful for anybody. All right. This dungeon is so interesting. The Cloak Tower, for one thing, as they call it, it feels like you're going down as opposed to up. It has very separate feeling sections as we go from sort of a cold world to this very lush one. Now, somewhere in here is Throg. So I got to be careful and watch my health because I don't want to go into battle without full health. Rawl was a good choice. I'm liking her abilities here, so I'm happy for that. All right, around we go. Wait, I didn't miss anything. Yes, yes, I did. Ginger shroom and glowberries. All right, so I think that that completes the 3 organic things. And I might just have to pick up, oh, I can't remember now. I got 2 crystals. I believe there's a 3rd crystal I have to pick up. Hey, 66 leveling up. Sweet. Now, what is this? Oh, this is the no at-will powers. That's not going to be easy. Let me see how I do. So no at-will powers at all. That stinks. Because my encounter powers take time to charge. Alright. Oh, I'm stuck. Hey! I did it! Oh, I got another gift of something or other. That's pretty sweet. That's neat. Okay. Well, I'm not going to open it yet because I fear I fear that things will just spawn at me. All right. Let's kick in the door. Next section. Ooh, here's Throg. I was wrong. I thought he was in the greenery. But let's get prepared. Up and away we go and out of the way. And come on, Rawl. Let's make short work of it. Oh, shoot, before everybody else shows up. just throwing everything at him that I possibly can. And Throg is done. Awesome. All right, so that just leaves the final enemy, Vancy Bloodscar. All right, now I did level up, but I kind of need to stop. I think we're going to hit another campfire so that I can stop and level up my powers. Ooh, there's a bunch of enemies hanging out in it too. You guys will have to go. Sorry. Thank you. Okay. I think I can stop for a second here. All right. So let me go to my character, go to my powers, and let's see. Go back to Line Breaker Assault. That's what I was working on. Okay. I think I don't want Shield Warrior's Wrath. I'm not interested in that. And we're going over here, and let's see. Yes, I was leveling up Terrifying Menace. Very good. Okay. So let's get on with it. And keep going. So our final boss is through this funky maze. Oh, another challenge. All right. What was that?
Challenge.
Use no at-will powers. Oh, boy. Okay. That's kind of cool. It's an interesting addition to these dungeons. Hey, and I did it. You know, it's just a matter of, like, taking your fingers off the trigger buttons, basically. Oh, I got another one of those. Oh, shoot, I should have opened them. Maybe I got more enchantments. Oh, I want to go back now. Well, I don't want to go back. I want to go back to that campfire and open them up. Ooh, well, okay, hang on. Shoot. Don't do that into nothing. All right. Okay, real quick. Going back to my inventory. Where are those boxes? There's 2 of them. I got an invocation gift and a flawless sapphire. What's the invocation gift? An ardent coin. Well, that's great. And I also see from my inventory that I do need 1 more crystal, and it's a green crystal. So that's what I'm going to be keeping my eye out for. Oh, you suck so bad. We're going to push through. I can't believe I was injured. Yes, so the labyrinth is a pain in the neck. But here we go. I'm going to keep my eye out for 1 more crystal. No guarantees that I'm going to find it. Seeing as how I'm kind of jamming through this maze. I don't like it in here. It's weird and claustrophobic and not very much fun. All right, but I know, ooh, Fancy's not too far off. Oh, where'd you guys come from? Seriously. That's not cool. All right, I am going to think about using an injury kit before I get up there, but let's see. Oh my goodness! They're like dropping out of the sky. Come on, guys. All right. Gosh, was there anybody else? No. Through we go. All right, nobody hiding. Oh yeah, Vancy's up there. Shoot. I'm going to do it injured. I'm going to be crazy. Yes, I know. My party is me. I feel silly for doing it this way, but we're gonna take her on and let's see how things go. And prep 1, power my lantern, and off we go. Let's see how well we do. She is a magic user, and she has the awesome power of teleportation that just stinks. Like that. Oh, nope. And we are going to be inundated. So, if my action points fill up quick enough, I might be able to use another daily power. My goodness, get me out of there. There we go. So Vancy is done. That was not as difficult as I thought it would be. And yay. Oh, that actually felt pretty good. But then again, the Cloak Tower is the easiest dungeon that of the game. And I realized that I missed that other crystal. Shoot. Like, I think I really missed it. Well, anyway, that's that. So you have your contest scoreboard. If you were playing with others, you'd be able to see how much damage you did, how much, who died the most, etc., who healed the most, and so on. So here's our fancy chest, but since I did collect a few things, so in this area, those glowberries, the ginger shroom, and the starflower that I collected, just an extra treasure chest that contains a few little things that are not very useful at this point, at this stage. Now, if I had the things that I needed, and actually these bits of lore will give you, the information you need. I have the agate crystal, I have the blue crystal. Unfortunately, I don't have the green crystal. That's what that is. So anyway, and over here, oh my goodness, sorry, I'm just being silly. Here is the recipe for an arcane salad. All those organic things that we gathered. All right, so let's open the chest and see what we got. Seals of the Adventurer, which you can turn in for gear, and an unidentified item. Let's just check out the unidentified item because I want to see what it is. And identify it. Ooh, it's actually a pretty darn nice bit of armor there. This armor that I'm wearing, I gathered from my sort of initial run through the very beginning stages of the Elemental Evil campaign. Doesn't mean I want to stick with it through the rest of this, through the rest of these dungeons. I may very well level myself up to better gear, because it makes sense to do so the more difficult the dungeons get. All right, so that was good. So that was the Cloak Tower dungeon. And we're going to just head back here. It's going to stick us back in, to right where we were. And I think that's going to end this video. As I said, it's just going to be one dungeon per video, and this one's short, only 30 minutes. Other ones might be a bit longer. All right, guys. So great. I'm going to heal up here, and I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. So in the next video, we'll take on another dungeon in Neverwinter, and with my goal still, level 70. Not too far away at this point from that goal. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I do appreciate it. And I do hope that you'll stick around here and check out all the other videos that we have up here on Virtual Bastion's YouTube channel. And if you want to find us elsewhere, we are at virtualbastion.com. We're on Twitter, at Virtual Bastion, and you'll find us on Facebook, facebook.com/Virtual Bastion. Take care, guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.